Hello, my name is Lauren Wheat, and I'm a senior here at Oakridge, and I've decided to talk today about how working with theater here at Oakridge has affected me, what it has taught me, and how more specifically working with our production of Macbeth helped me make the decision to pursue theater production as a career. I've loved going to shows ever since I was little, when my parents took me to see my first musical, The Lion King, in New York City. The way a story can come to life on the stage, not just through the acting, but also through the production elements with scenery, lighting, sound, costume, it's always fascinated me. And I was intrigued and have been since, which ultimately drove me to sign up for a theater production class over the summer before my freshman year with Mr. Rodriguez. As a very new student to Oakridge, he encouraged me to come see him anytime if I wanted to get involved with Oakridge Theater. Sophomore year, I took him up on that, and I got involved, and he let me design and be prop manager backstage during the spring musical Funny Girl. I am, for the most part, a soft-spoken person, and was especially then, and it was a bit daunting to me to be surrounded by a multitude of actors and actresses who definitely are not soft-spoken. But what I didn't really expect, or what really surprised me, was the camaraderie I immediately felt between both cast and crew. Junior year, I worked backstage with Once Upon a Mattress, our musical, and with a cast as large as Once Upon a Mattress, the bond was especially prevalent. When both very different groups get together for the common goal of producing a show that our audiences will enjoy, this bond has to form, or the show really has no chance of being successful. But it's hard for it to end. With such a big show as Once Upon a Mattress, and even Macbeth, it's hard to return to reality. We've been going to rehearsal for months, every day after school, and it's hard to see people, great seniors like Emma Leffler and Kathy Buckaloo, it's hard to see them leave. And I was one of the assistant stage managers and set designer for Macbeth, and I did end up going to nearly every rehearsal, and it's a lifestyle. And no matter how exhausted I became, it only became clear that I didn't want it to end, and that this was a place and a time I felt I was a part of something, a place I felt I belonged. Art has been a huge part of my life and something I've enjoyed for a long time. I've been blessed with extremely supportive teachers, both in middle school and here at Oakridge, who have challenged me and encouraged me and instilled me a determination for art and passion for art and design that's become especially prominent as I've become more involved with theater. Working with Mr. DeBoard on the set for Mask of Beauty and the Beast last fall was an adventure in and of itself, but a new experience for me that I thoroughly enjoyed. Macbeth, however, was ultimately what really convinced me that design and production is something I wanted to pursue in college. The set for Macbeth was huge and detailed, and a very demanding project that more than once I had my doubts about how certain parts of it would be pulled off. But finishing it was followed by an unbelievable feeling of accomplishment. Such a big responsibility was a lesson for me in perseverance and working under pressure, which I've always had a little trouble with. But it was accompanied with a pride that I had never felt before, and something I had had a hand in creating. Though the set eventually was very temporary, having taken us over 2 months to create and less than 3 class periods to tear down, the thrill of planning for the next show began immediately. Macbeth changed my outlook on a lot of areas in my life and was the final motivator in moving me to apply for theater for college. Working in theater for the past 3 years has taught me life skills such as working with very different people, perseverance, determination, and especially patience. The atmosphere and bonds that form behind the scenes immediately drew me in, and as a result, the theater has become a second home for me. I spend a lot of time here. And it is a place where I feel I can be accepted as a part of something that not only benefits our audiences, or not only benefits the cast and crew, but also our audiences. Thank you.